Hey everybody, we have some announcements to make. There is some events coming up, and we also have the calendar for this month, which is already way underway, but we'll check it out anyways and see what's in store for us this time around. So let's get into it. While we are at it, look at this sweet piece of loot that I just got. A little bit of extra combo. There we go. That's what we like to see. Just a small upgrade, getting my stats back all the way up there, right? So let's start it off first and foremost with the calendar for the month of May, which we are pretty much already about this way, right? We're on the 11th today. The mini event just started, which is the what do you call it? Actually, I've been playing this one for a little while. Reverse Showdown, not playing this time around. I just don't feel like it, but it's gonna be coming with a little bit of free rewards, right? These kind of mini events are not really supposed to really be anything groundbreaking. We've already seen that most of them, if not all of them, at this point. But yeah, that is life. Now, I'm not gonna be talking about what we already had passed. Of course, we had the Pixel World event already. That gacha event, which, well, it was quite good because the in-game rewards were actually quite nice. The whole theme and all the minigames that came with it were actually quite interesting. I actually played the whole thing, and well, I'm excited for the next thing, which is going to be coming live during the I think the next event we're going to be getting, it's the Starlight Award. Freeze! Download Legend of Mushroom through Apptoid right now and enjoy bonuses of up to 35%. As you accumulate these bonuses, you'll be able to use them to buy things for you instead of actually using your real money like we are showing right here. All you need to do is go to Google and search for Aptoid, click on the first link that appears and download it. As you download Aptoid, it will install in your device. Once it is installed, go ahead and search for it in your device, and then within it, go ahead and search for Legend of Mushroom. Go ahead and click on Legend of Mushroom within Aptoid and download it and install it in your device. Then head on over to Google Play and search for AppCoins Wallet and download it and open it up. Once you have it installed, here you'll be able to see how much bonus you currently have accumulated, and you will also be able to input my promo code Midway5 to be able to go ahead and earn an extra 5% bonus in Legend of Mushroom when buying stuff. There is a guide down in the description, and the code is also down here on the screen as well as in the description, so go ahead and get it now and start earning more value for your money. It might actually, okay, no, never mind. The next gacha is going to be coming on the 16th. That is usually when it happens, right? It's like one every 2 weeks. So on top of that, we're going to also be having the new sailing season, or like season 4 of the sailing event, which we'll get into in a moment. But we also have another event or gacha event, which is going to be called the Dark Fairy Tale Event. Now this one is going to be coming with the Revate, the fortune card, the fortune cat, and all that good stuff, right? If you want to really be putting your eggs in this basket, that's what you want to do. But otherwise, anyways, it's going to be a gacha which will for sure be containing some extra rewards, which we'll check out in due time. And with that said, here down below, as June is starting, that we're going to be getting a new event, which is the Hot Summer Rowing. I don't know, it's probably a new minigame, a new one of those kinds, just kind of like the one we have active right now, just like a little bit of free-to-play rewards. We'll see what that is like. Anyways, let's get a little bit more going, right? So we have a new server merge happening, which I do happen to have open over here. This is the least of the servers that are going to be merging this time around. Let me just get it there in the middle. So we went from, what is it, like last time we had a server merge happening, we ended up at 71 servers. We were coming from only about 40, so ever since then a lot of new servers have opened, and the merges are shifting a little bit to a point where we are having just more volume in general. And this time around we're continuing with this trend. We are going to be having 2 more servers overall at the end of things, right? At the end of the day, new servers are opening up, I don't know, every couple days, weeks, I don't know really the math behind it. And after all, what really counts is how many servers do we end up with. So obviously the ones at the top over here are the oldest ones, and these are just like clumping up most of the older players. And after that, it's just all about these bigger numbers. These are sort of like the new player servers, right? So if you happen to find yourself in one of these ones, eventually you're going to be moving all the way up to the older ones eventually, right? It's going to be taking just a matter of time. So yep, we're going to be ending up with a little bit more servers. New servers are opening up and less merges are happening overall. On the subject of smaller announcements, we also have a new minigame happening here in the Discord server for the community to just participate in, and it's about choosing one of the 3 bases that's proposed over here. If we go to the Discord post, there's gonna be a few rewards for the lucky winners that probably pick the right one, right? So it's like if you're gonna pick A, B, C and you fail, it's like C is the right one. If you are among the lucky ones who pick the C, you're gonna be able to be one of the 20 lucky ones who are able to get 6,000 diamonds, 3 premium seeds, a couple sweetheart cakes, and just some magic lamp keys. I did win one of these myself back in the day. A couple these rewards are nothing crazy, but obviously they are free, so it's just kind of cool to be able to do so. All you need to do is go over here, just input your choice, and then put in the actual required just your information, right? Your UID server and stuff like that. Pretty cool. If you are into Discord, might as well get into it, and you might be able to get yourself some of that good stuff. So let's get to the big announcements. This time around, we are going to be getting a new gacha starting on the 16th, so that's going to be this Friday, as we already checked in the previous mention we made about the in-game event calendar, right? A Dark Fairy Tale event, it's like mentioned over here. Over at the creators announced, we're getting the sneak peek, which is going to be calling it Dreamland Tale. So otherwise, that might be another side event which you're going to be getting alongside the gacha, but I'm really assuming this is just straight up the new gacha, which is going to be starting this Friday, going to be running for the usual duration. And we'll get more information about this and all the rewards that's to it probably on Thursday, so by the time we get there, we are going to be covering it. The big announcement alongside this whole thing is going to be season, or rather Age of Discovery Season 4, which is going to be starting on the 19th of May, right? So if you've played basically any other previous season of this kind of content, you can expect what it's going to be like. It's going to be starting off for all these servers on that day, and it's only going to be running for 6 days, so it's a little bit short this time around. I think they shortened the event as days have gone by and seasons gone by. They've gotten to a format which is a little bit more condensed. Then every other server, once it reaches 154 days old, will actually be getting the event starting. So if you're a new player on a new server, it might not be available right at that on May 19th. Now they are doing some adjustments over here, new durability system, so there's going to be some changes to how the way it works. First of all, let's just go ahead and read this real quick. Added a core attribute durability. Power outside of the season event will convert into durability, which is reduced after each battle, meaning that if you carry on your power from outside the season, it's probably going to be dwindling down as the event goes around, right? That's what I'm understanding. Ships don't recover durability on their own. You can use repair points to restore lost durability. On the repair menu, ships with 0 durability will return to the camp immediately, and you must recover that. So I don't know, I guess it's just like you are just doing a little bit of maintenance, so you can like just not keep on playing all the time. I'm assuming you're going to be able to like use repair points or probably buy them, and you're going to be stacking up on those and just dumping them whenever the event actually requires you to play a lot, because usually the event starts off pretty slow and it ramps up near the end. Anyways, just a little bit of a new gimmick mechanic. Gonna be quite interesting to see how that plays out. Now there's another map update over here, full updates on the season map with more interesting and fast-paced battles. Ships now do not move tile by tile on the map. Instead, they can only traverse via bases. Bases include resource blocks, ruins, totems, and island prisons. So you cannot straight up just move freely on the map. You need to go from A to B, meaning that if B is blocked, you cannot go to C. That is quite interesting. It definitely makes the battles a lot more, as they say over here, fast-paced, because unless you really control those points, you're gonna be stuck. So you're gonna really have to be battling for them, and people are not gonna be spread out trying to like collect all the tiles, rather, right? So interesting change. Nighttime protection. Due to nighttime protection, there will be no action during late night. Okay, that I don't know if that's new, but definitely interesting as well. New item, Storm Coin. Unused merits from previous seasons will be converting into storm coins at the ratio of a bunch in the season, whatever that ratio is, 1 to 37.5. Okay, I don't know what you can do with that coin. Anyways, new feature, Repair Stop. Cancelled the Sea Observatory feature. Okay, and replace it with the Repair Spot. Repair points can be used to restore ship durability, yada yada yada. The base cap and recovery rate for repair points are determined by your ship's match durability. Alright, you can tap the sync icon on the repair menu to refresh your ship durability, as well as the base cap and recovery rate repair points, so you can upgrade how easily and quickly you can repair your ship, so you can keep going. Interesting. New feature, Tactics Center. Cancel the Treasure Land feature and replace it with the Tactics Center. You can complete daily tasks to obtain the marine data, which is used in the Tactics Center to upgrade to 3 attributes: Battle, Campaign, and Strategy. Increasing the attribute's star level also grants corresponding bonuses. I'm not really sure what those bonuses might be right now and whether or not these attributes are really important, but I'm assuming they definitely will have some. I don't know. I really don't know, man. It's been a little while since I played the season, so I couldn't really tell you what sis are going to be doing. We'll probably just find out whenever that's live. Otherwise, if you know, let me know down below in the comment section. And then we also have a new port supply. Once you purchase a replace supply, the supply items will be auto-sent to your faction's allocation log all faction members can claim the rewards which count to port XP. After earning the required amount of points of port XP, your faction can upgrade the port and claim port level rewards. It's like a server, or rather faction, because it's a clump of servers. You're just gonna be able to work collectively to try and get your base a little bit stronger. Interesting. Then we have some mini events, I'm assuming here. Grab a hammer and smash all the colorful cubes. We've had this plenty of times. It's a little bit boring, but it's just going to be a little bit mini event which is going to be happening. Then we have another sort of event, Starlight Award over here. We've had this plenty of times. You can basically, if we've had this like not that long ago, we can like actually try to claim some of the past rewards, which is very handy if you're looking to actually catch up or build up some of your pay-to-win items, most of it. But basically, that's really just what this is valuable for. It's going to be only up for 2 days, so if you're really interested in those things, basically look at that. 23rd of May, that's going to be your day. And then we have some optimizations. Star Hero List. Added 2 new filters to the Star Hero List, quality and skill type. So it's going to be a little bit more handy to navigate through that panel. That's interesting. Souls. They were talking about some big soul changes. So let's see. Optimize the soul fusion interactions. Don't really care. Optimize the icon display of red soul selection, random soul. Don't really care. I mean, at this point, my soul system is like done. So those things don't really matter to me at all. Display. Optimize the UI and text display compatibility. Okay. Optimize the display compatibility for some devices. I mean, it's all fine to me, so never had any issues. Family brawl adjustments. Okay, have they done anything? To provide a better cross-server battle environment, we canceled Family Brawl seasonal mode and changed it to weekly settlement. Meanwhile, we adjusted the weekly rewards and increased the claim limit for personal kill points to 20 times. The adjustments will be in effect after maintenance. Okay, so that's a big shake-up to how the whole Family Brawl system is happening. Right now, it's just, so you're always basically winning if you are in a very, very strong sort of family, and there's gonna be like maybe only 1-2 other families in your server clump who can actually face against you and maybe have a chance of losing. Other than that, this whole system has been very deterministic for a little while, mainly due to the way that just the server merges have been happening. So the whole season thing is like going away straight up, and it's gonna be like some sort of weekly settlement, which might be a matter of whether or not you win that week's, like you got more points that week than other families. Not too sure about how that's really gonna work, but we'll see. And then finally, bug fixes. Fix an issue with the number of avian eggs displayed at a hatch avian menu didn't match the actual numbers. Alright. And fix an issue with some HP based additional effects wouldn't trigger after an HP threshold was set for the Mount Sea of Lights. Oh well, that is pretty much all the news we have for now. There's going to be some events coming up in the future, so expect some videos covering those new, basically all the new rewards coming with it. Hopefully some good stuff. Now I'm getting some gems over here, right? I've accumulated some of those, so I might be doing some videos as well covering some of the gacha events and trying to get myself some good stuff. Otherwise, that's pretty much all there is in the game for now. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Check out Apptoide if you haven't done so yet, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. See you.